Good morning. Today is Tuesday the 4th of December. It's such a lovely day. It's sunny and frosty. They're my perfect conditions, I think. If I turn this way you can see Mabel. I don't know if you can see her back there. Whoop. Oh no, I can't see anything because it's too sunny. Gosh, I was tired this morning. I really struggled to get out of bed. So I'm running about an hour later than I would normally, but I've just decided to pretend when I look at the clock it's an hour earlier than it actually is, and then I don't feel so bad. My appointment was really positive last night, and I'll chat a bit about it later when I'm home again, but I just wanted to share a little bit of my walk because this is something I do every single day, mostly. Pete sometimes actually always walks her on a Thursday because I go to my Pilates class, and quite often at the weekend too. So yeah, I'll show you a little bit of our walk and then I'll chat with you later on. Oh, my first episode has just been uploaded to YouTube. I had a few issues. I'm not sure what was going on, but it's on there. So yeah, chat later. Bye. doing, Boo? Come on then, let's go. So I'm just about to make some celeriac, kale and apple soup, I'm calling it. It's from this book, which is brilliant. I love you. And this is the recipe I'm using, except I'm not putting the barley in because I want to puree it, whiz it up, because I don't really like chunky vegetable soups. So I've got my ingredients. I've got some kale, my green leafy vegetable. I've got some celeriac, some sage, garlic, onion, apples, some butter, and this is the lovely stock that I put in the slow cooker overnight. So yeah, I shall get cooking and this will be my lunch today. See you later. Hello again for today. It's 4:20 on Tuesday, the 4th December. I'm already getting out of sync, honestly. I've had quite a busy day today. I think Mabel wants a cuddle. 1 second. Let's move my basket of treats here. You want to come up, baby? You can. You can come up. You want to come up, babe? I think she just really wants to see what the action's all about. But anyway, I just got back from my second IDD back therapy. It was much more stretchy today. It was quite achy last night, and it's a little bit achy now, but I'm just going to ice it again this evening and just relax a bit. But it's too early to tell if it's working, but I'm sure it will work. I've got high hopes for it. I made a cottage pie earlier this afternoon before I went out, so I've just popped that in the oven. So tea is on the way. I shall just do some shredded sprout tops a bit later, which are really delicious. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're just literally, if you imagine the like a sprout stalk with all the sprouts on either side, it's just the little top bit of greenery, and they're so tender and delicious. So I just kind of strip them from, I don't really have a stalk. They're almost like a sprout with loads of leaves around the outside. So in the middle is kind of a little sprout. And so I just pull them apart, give them a good wash, and then shred them, and then fry them gently with some butter and some pepper. I normally use salted butter, so I don't add salt as well, but if you're using unsalted butter, I'd add a bit of salt. So that's tea sorted, so that feels good. Quick update on my appointment last night. It was really, really interesting and has made me feel quite positive about my health going forward. I know I seem to whinge on a bit, I'm sorry. But I just want to feel well, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes really. So I'm still working with the lovely Leanne, who is Cottage Tales on Instagram, and she is absolutely fantastic. That reminds me, I must email her after I've done this little video. That's Mabel. She rubs her bum on the sofa. Oh, and now she's attacking the fur again off the chair. What are you doing, boo-boo? I can see you. Why don't you come and have a cuddle? Come on. So yes, that's why I'm eating lots and lots of greens, because Leanne has told me how important they are. So I try and have greens for every lunch and every dinner. And I videoed a bit of my lunch setup this afternoon as well, because I made some kale, celeriac and apple soup for lunch, and it looked horrible. Most of my soups look horrible because they're all a bit sludgy green, because I have my greens well cooked. I have all my food well cooked at the moment because it's gentler on your digestive system. So yeah, all of my soups look a bit like khaki, which is not very nice, but it was so delicious. And I had my, what do I have today? Corn cakes with butter, because I'm gluten free as well. So yeah, that's food wise today. I don't really know if you're that interested in food, but just shout if you're not, and say yes if you don't mind the chatter. But I really enjoy food and preparing it, and I've done a lot lately actually, so I'll have soup for the next couple of days, so I will have a bit of an easier food prep time. Anyway, my appointment last night was really interesting. It's no wonder I've been feeling tired, because my iron levels are literally at rock bottom. So I'm going to be having an iron infusion on Saturday afternoon, which doesn't sound that nice, but do you know, I'm just so fed up with feeling tired that I'm quite excited about having it. So yes, so that's Saturday afternoon, so that's good news, I think. And I'm also rock bottom on my vitamin D, which is surprising really, because I could go for a walk every day. But anyway, so I'm on high dose vitamin D. Did I say D or did I say C? D, it's D. So apparently one of the symptoms of low iron is poor memory. So I feel I have a bit of an excuse now. Anyway, I just made myself some lovely tea. And this is a blend of herbs from the book Infuse, which I've shown before. Maybe I'll remember to show it tomorrow, so if anyone hasn't seen it. And it's just a blend of herbs, and it's called, which one was it? See, I've forgotten again. I think I showed it to the camera just a few minutes ago, so it's that one. Okay. Now, a couple of things to show you. which is all Advents apart from a pair of socks that I finished quite a while ago now. And these are my Hermione's Everyday socks. I'm going to come a bit closer to the camera so I can get it to focus. Yep, so these are my Hermione's Everyday socks, and I knit them out of the lovely Julie Sweet Sparrow yarns. Her yarn, which was called Snowberry, and I followed the pattern apart from the toe. Well, to be honest, I did follow the pattern completely, and I made them too small. I seem to have a habit at the moment of either making everything too small or too big. So these were too small, so I had to undo the toe, which I'd done the wedge toe that was in the pattern. I really love this toe, and it's the umbrella toe from Kay, who is the Bakery Bears. She's Briny Bears on Instagram and half of the Bakery Bears, but it's such a lovely toe. So I popped those in as I had to change it anyway. So I have a lovely pair of socks, and this yarn is so pretty and so soft. Julie's yarn is just beautiful. So that's my socks. I guess I've put all the details on Ravelry on my project page. I think I must have done by now. So that's those. Right, so I wanted to show you my advent calendars. This year I have 4+2, really. I think that's how I should say it. So I have 4 yarn advent calendars, which I did swaps for. So I didn't buy any this year. So that was really lovely. And I've also got a marshmallow. Oh no, 4+3. That's quite bad. Do I care? No, I don't really. So I have 4 advent calendars, which I swapped for. I have a tea advent calendar from Bird and Blend, and I have a marshmallow calendar from, I think, the Naked Marshmallow Company. I'll try and remember to show you those tomorrow. And I also have a really, really sweet advent calendar with little jaws which lights up that Pete got me this year, so I've been a bit spoiled and I think it's wonderful. So anyway, 5+3. Yeah, it's true. I have 5+3 advent calendars. 5 were swaps. The other 3 I told you about. Okay, I've confessed now. We're okay. So first of all, my lovely friend Dorte contacted me, I think way back in the summer, and asked if we could do a swap, an advent swap. So I thought that was a lovely idea, and Dorte is such a lovely person, and we've done a little swap before. So anyway, she sent me this huge box filled with presents, all numbered. So I'm going to show you the first 4. Oh, so gorgeous. It's all in my little basket that I bought from the Bath Market. You can never have too many baskets. So in day number 1 was this gorgeous bag with Alice in Wonderland fabric. It is so lovely. I absolutely love it. And inside it's got lovely grey lining and the really lovely 2 pockets in there as well. It's so pretty, I love it. Day number 2 was this beautiful little mug. How sweet is that? I shall be using this tomorrow for my coffee. It is so cute. Dorte, you're literally spoiling me rotten. Look at those little berries there. And this is a Pip Studio mug. So sweet. Okay, so day 3 was this really sweet little stitch marker. Looks like a precious stone. I love these stitch markers with the kind of wire. I don't know if you can see very well. There we go. And then today's was this magnificent bundle of handmade soap. How lovely is that? And she bought this on her holiday in Mallorca, which was so sweet for her to think of me. And the funny thing is, when Brian and I were in Bath, we were sort of chatting about using less plastic and everything. And I said I wanted to start using soap, so that kind of rids me of a body wash plastic bottle. So yeah, I did buy some soap in Bath as well. So I'm stocked with soap now, so that's really nice. So thank you, Dorte. I can't wait for tomorrow. Okay, so my yarn advent calendars. I have one from my lovely, lovely friend Amy and her sister Jen. And the colours have been absolutely magnificent. I can't remember the order. Oh, I think this might be the order. So there's this one. Isn't that beautiful? And that is Honey Your Home. These are all Gilmore references. This one. Popcorn and Cranberries. Oh my goodness. And I'll read this one in a second, it's funny. And this beauty. And this one is called Pow, colour coming out of your yin yang. I probably said that wrong, but it's really funny. And I've got number 4 here today to open. Sweet packaging. I love sweet packaging. And this one is called It All Comes Out in the Moron. It's so funny. Gosh, they are so pretty. I want to start a new blanket actually, and I think this will be a very good starting point. So that's my dandelion and dogwood. I think the camera's going to conk out in a minute. Okay, the second advent calendar that I did a swap for was from lovely Kelly, who is Lay Family Yarns. And these haven't got names, but I'm just going to show you. See how beautiful they are. Look at this one. I wonder if that will be like micro stripes or something. It's so pretty. And then this beauty, like blues and turquoise. And then this gorgeous kind of faded denim blue. And they're so pretty. And today's one from Kelly is sexy bag. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that beautiful colour. Isn't that lovely? It kind of looks like a green apple with little odd rosy bits. So pretty. So that's Kelly's. And then I have one from my lovely, lovely friend Shauna, who is Adelaide Cottage, and I believe this was the first one. I left the label in because it tells me what it's called. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, so pretty. That one is called Sugar Plum. Nice. This one here is Naughty or Nice. Look at it, it's so twinkly and pretty. Lovely, lovely. And this one is called Snowflakes. Oh, so beautiful. I love Shauna's touch with colour. She's just so delicate. And today's, this is in Shauna's packaging. Oh, this is a lovely one. This one is called Icicles, and it's so beautiful. Love it. Thank you, Shauna. And last but not least is my lovely friend Julie from Sweet Sparrow Yarns. We also did a swap. Oh, I didn't bring the piece of paper. These are all named as well, but I left the piece of paper in my sewing room. I can't even remember what order. Look how pretty that is. Oh, so gorgeous. I love those little touches of pink. And this beautiful one, it's kind of a duck egg colour. So pretty. And this one is really, I think this is my favourite out of these ones. It's so delicate. It's kind of pink. It's got tiny, tiny speckles of turquoisey blue. No, I think it's actually green. And this is my packet for today from Julie. Oh, this reminds me of spiced orange or something. I wish I'd have brought the card in with me so I could tell you the real names. But it's so beautiful. It's a really warm colour. So, I think that's everything I wanted to show you. I wanted to talk about my floozy, but I think I'll wait for tomorrow. It's a bit of a story of woe, I'm afraid. Oh, I was going to say about the new blanket I was going to make, and I think it's going to be this. I don't know if any of you have seen this pattern, but the lovely Julie of Sweet Sparrow Yarns did a test knit, and the lady whose pattern it is Melissa Alexander Loomis, and she's Skaynanigans on Instagram, and it's such a lovely design. I'm really excited about that. I don't know when I'm going to find time to cast on. Life has been really hectic lately and I'm feeling really tired. But it's called the Northeasterly. And I think you work each panel like this and you join them as you add in new panels, I think. But I haven't started yet, so I don't really know. So anyway, that's all I've got to chat about today. I might do a little tiny bit more footage today, but I shall see you tomorrow. Bye! It's now the 5th of December and it's Wednesday. I've just had a shower and made myself some tea and I'm just going to get ready for the day. So I'll see you later. Bye. I'm ready for the day now. I'm hoping to get a bit of knitting time in today, fingers crossed. It's been a bit of a bitty couple of days. I've had lots of small jobs to do, which actually seem to take forever. So I'm going to go downstairs, make myself some breakfast. I'm trying a new breakfast today, and it's with buckwheat. It sounds like it has wheat in, doesn't it? I always thought buckwheat was wheat, but it's gluten-free. So I'm going to make myself some buckwheat porridge. Never had it before, so I'm quite interested to try. It takes quite a while, it takes 20 minutes to cook, which is, it's not ideal because I like to have breakfast kind of ready. I like overnight oats or a smoothie or something like that. Sorry, my hands are really shaky today, sorry about that. So yeah, we'll see how that tastes. Anyway, I'll see you in a little while. Bye. Mabel and I are on our walk this morning. I just wanted to report in about the buckwheat porridge. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've just come up a hill. Ooh, it was really delicious, actually. It's not like porridge when you make it with oats. It doesn't have that kind of creamy texture. It's more, a bit more chewy, but it's really nice, and I should be having it again. Because it takes 20 minutes to cook, I'm going to have a go tomorrow at making a double batch and seeing how it reheats for the following day. So it makes it a bit quicker. We'll see. But it was really good, so yes. Anyway, it's very gloomy today. Look at it. Oh, it's grim. But we don't mind, do we, Mabes? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Probably trying to eat some horse poo. I've given up trying to stop her now. You're gross, aren't you, pups? So anyway, we're going to carry on with our walk, and I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Good girl, aren't you? Should we find you a number 5? Do you want it? Okay, good girl. There's number 5. sit. Navel, sit. Good girl, Tommy. What have you got to do? What's this? Oh, I can't get in. Hang on. Sit. Sit. Oh, you're a good girl. Paw. There you go. Lovely girl. What are you doing? Are you excited? Are you excited, Boo Boo? What are you doing with that? You're a funny girl. You're a funny girl. Is that nice? Is that nice? You're so lucky. You're so lucky. Do you love your mama? Do you love your mama? You're such a silly old Billy, aren't you? You're Mrs. Squeaky today, aren't you? What? Are you talking to me? I love you too, Boo Boo. Yeah, I love you too. You in for a snooze now? Night night then, Boo Boo.